people are noticing this person's obsession with you and they don't like it. You know, things are going to come to a head. I get a sense that people have a lot of internal anger, resentment, annoyance, irritability for this individual and the way that they are maneuvering in regards to you. People used to respect this individual, whoever this person is, right? This person could be your mother, a mother figure, you know, someone that is well to do, regardless of the case, right? People used to look at this person in a high light. But now it's almost as if people don't want to be around this individual anymore due to their obsession with you, due to their exposure of the behavior that they concealed for such a long time. This person acted as if they were very jovial, as if they were very, you know, collaborative, inclusive, ambitious, but it's all a facade. You know, people felt like this person was someone that they can align with to make a lot of money, but people are realizing that this person's main fixation is not on money and how to work together with others. Their main concern is getting close to you, and it's not looking pretty. You know, for some of you, this could be someone at work who acted as if they were one way and the mask slipped and now people are looking at them sideways. People are feeling like this person is a problem to a company. You know, ever since this person may have joined a company, the sales started going down or something of that sort. People are realizing that this person's not as jovial and optimistic as they made out. And people only notice that this person perks up whenever you are around. And there's nothing wrong in that. But this person has a heavy fixation maybe on your pockets. For some of you, this individual is very obsessed with you because they view you as someone that can help them out of a bind. People may feel like this person's a bit of a user. They're always asking you for money and never paying it back. People may feel, for some of you, that this individual is very calculated. They make sure that they're always around you. They make sure that they have an input in what you want to do, what you want to say. They may interject in conversations and speak on behalf of you. Their presence makes people feel uncomfortable. And people feel like you need to walk away from them. They feel like this person's unstable, unbalanced. They feel like this person's fixation on you and obsession with you is very toxic. You know, being obsessed with someone is a toxic trait anyway, but they feel like it's beyond toxic. There's an intensity to their fixation with you. One whereby people just feel as if they feel binded by this person's focus, because there's a focus that this person has on you. There's a focus that this person has on your pockets. For some of you, this person fears that you're going to exceed in your career. And they've been competing with you for the longest time, and it was hidden before, but people at work can see. And this could be a boss. For some of you, people can see that this person is beyond obsessed. They can see that you do not have romantic feelings for this person, but this person is besotted by you. And it's making people feel like this person may need some psychiatric help, because it's borderline giving people the feeling that this person is deluded on a grand scale. They're conjuring up thoughts in their head about a situation that has never occurred. They want full entitlement to your whole being, to your whole world. And people have taken notice. At first, people may have thought, oh, you know, this person, you know, they're just very fond of you and all the rest of it. But then after a while, people started to notice that, hold on a minute, this person's always around. This person never lets you breathe. And this could be someone that is a family member for some of you. This could be a partner, that's for some of you. At first it was cute, but now it's like something's up. Because they may have noticed that you are changing whenever this person's around. It's almost as if you feel like you have to walk on eggshells. You may isolate other people whenever this person's around. This person may just give you a look, and it's as though you go into some type of trance. Or this person tries to have this influence on you. Maybe in the past they did, but not now. But for some of you, yes. People have noticed that whenever this person is around, you change. Because maybe in the past you felt obligated to this individual. And there could be some type of karmic connection that you have whereby this person's, one of the, their planets could be on your south node, or in your 12th house, or in your 6th house. 6th house is hidden enemies, open enemies, and even 7th houses. Or there's some type of south node connection, and this person feels like you owe them. And you may feel indebted by them, but I'm hearing that the debt's been paid. The debt's been paid. And this could also be a family member or someone that you saw as family, but people are not seeing this person as family. People are seeing this person as someone you need to stay away from. Because people feel like this person is in love with you. To the point where they are delulu. That was meant to rhyme, guys. But on the real, people are not happy about this person's energy that is very consuming. They feel like this person is very controlling, and they feel tired just maybe hearing about what this person's done to you, or witnessing how this person acts around you. And people feel as if you need to work on getting away from this person, because people feel like this person is keeping you stuck and you need to free yourself. Maybe people feel as if this individual, it could be a friend for some of you, right? But they hold you back from expanding, networking with other friends. Like they want you to be their only friend, and it's not normal. And the thing is, they may present as a friend, quote unquote, but this person's got romantic feelings for you. Everyone can see it because they're very territorial. This could be same gender connection too. It's not normal behavior. It's not normal. And other people can sense it and see it, and they don't like it. People feel like this person had them fooled. And people are starting to feel as if this person's not aware of how they are behaving. This person lacks self-awareness, so that's why their behavior is able to spill over. But for some of you, this person is trying to conceal the obsession for you. But it's too late. People have already cottoned on to their mannerisms, to their tactics. And for some of you, because this person knows that other people know, they're all up in their head, strategizing how can they conceal this obsession. It's too late. People know. And people don't like it. People feel like they need to help you. This is what some people feel like. I'm not saying you're not in danger, but they feel as if this person's input and impact in your life is detrimental to your growth. And some people look at the situation and they think, how did this even work? How did this even become? This person is not on the same frequency as you. I mean, it's good to be inclusive and all the rest of it, but this person shows heavy toxic traits whereby they don't even want you to have any friends. They want you for themselves. They get angry. They get territorial. They try to restrict you because they fear that you're going to walk away from them, and people are goading for you to walk away from this person. And I feel like when Saturn comes out of Pisces, you will. I'm hearing Lil Wayne's song, She Will. I know it's not in the same contents, but that's what I just heard. She will. And you will. Whether or not this person or try and cling on, it's a wrap. This person can't outsmart transits. You know, this person's behavior has been exposed, man, and people don't like it. Someone may even argue with this person and tell this person to leave you alone. Keep away. Or there's going to be some type of tower moment that's going to erupt. And I feel like the tower moment is going to be when you finally say goodbye. Whether that's through action or in word. Or someone may do that on your behalf because people are getting fed up. And these people could be like your family members. They could be people in your community. You know, for some of you, this person's obsessed with your social media, always trying to keep abreast of what you're doing and how much followers you got and all the rest of it. Obsessed. Wanting to find out, you know, where you're going to go next or what you're going to do, what project you're doing, etc. People can see this person's competing with you. People are not amused. They are fed up with this person. And this person, they try and downplay their feelings for you, right? If it's a family member, this person feels a lot of rejection. They may feel like you get things effortlessly and they have to fight for attention. They have to fight for appreciation. And that can transpire into the material world where they have to fight for love, you know, and they feel like you gain romantic suitors so easily. And they are very consumed with your life, consumed with your love life, your career. And they're getting obsessed. Because maybe they keep calling you and asking you about things, or maybe they're asking other family members about what you're up to, but people can see the intensity behind their eyes, the fixation. And it's making people feel uncomfortable. People want you to stop moving forward with this person. If you regularly go out with this person, or, you know, whatever the case is, people feel like you need to be more independent. You need to be independent from this individual. People are thinking that you should not continue forward with the Chariot card in the reverse, not to continue forward anymore, because it's just going to get worse. People feel as if, again, if you're friends with this individual, or it could be up to 3 people that are in this energy, or 2 people, you need to remove yourself from them, because they have a hidden agenda, and their hidden agenda is to bind you and to control you. They see the light within you and they want to consume it for themselves. These are energy vampires. These are narcissists. For some of you, this person's unstable, you know, but there is a fixation on you and people are not happy about this. People have concealed how they feel, but it's making people feel uncomfortable. And people may feel like they need to save you. Or you may get people trying to warn you about this person. You know, you may get messages from certain people, but it's like they're channeling spirit when they're talking to you, because they can see on a spiritual level what's happening around you, and they may feel like they need to protect you. Or don't be surprised when spirit sends, you know, guides in the form of, you know, mentors or certain family members that you don't really talk to. They're coming forth and they're trying to warn you about this family member, or people in your community telling you about this person, whatever the case is. People from your friendship group, you know, just intervening so that you don't have to connect with that person. Because this person tried to isolate you so that you feel like they're the only ones that care. Don't be surprised when, you know, other friends get in contact with you, positive friends that you haven't heard from in a long time, because you were so consumed with this friendship or whatever shit this situation was, because this person wanted you to focus and fixate on them the same way that they're fixating on you. People are fed up. We're in the age of Aquarius where people have to embrace their independence, and this person was trying to repress you from your independence. So guess what? they're going to remain in a codependent state on their own. They wanted to keep you bounded in a codependent state with them because they cannot connect to their true power. And they feared you tapping into your magic and freeing yourself from them for good. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Because other people know now. Other people know what they're about now. And people are going to start speaking up. They're not going to be holding back. You know, people are going to be noticing you, this person's very invested in you. Meanwhile, you're invested in yourself, or you're going towards a certain situation, opportunity, and this person's trying to hold you back subtly or not leaving you any room to grow. And the thing is, some of you, whenever you're around this person, you feel a sense of depletion. After they leave, you feel more energized. That's a sign. And other people are feeling that way too. It's not just you. Other people feel stifled whenever this person's around you because they can sense and feel the intensity and the fixation. It's just a very horrible situation. And Spirit is urging you to create boundaries far away from this individual. You or this person could be of the signs Aries, Taurus, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. This person needs to be put in time out. They're so fearful of being alone that they ended up trying to isolate you from others that you are supposed to connect with. And because of that, Spirit will be putting them in time out. Other people can notice this person's behavior. They were cloaked for a long time, but the truth is exposed and it's not a pretty sight, butterflies. Do take care. Safeguard your energy. Sea salt baths. Keep prayed up. Keep a healthy distance.